Sigma males are a rare breed of men, standing outside the traditional alpha and beta dynamic. They quietly forge their own path with unwavering independence, refusing to conform societal expectations or play by the usual rules. On the surface, Sigma males can appear almost mythic, elusive, mysterious, and wildly capable, seemingly conquering life on their own terms. Yet, behind that confident facade lies a series of sacrifices few people realize. Being a Sigma male means shouldering hidden burdens, lonely triumphs, and emotional tolls that never see the light of day. True freedom isn't free, and for Sigma males, the cost can be far greater than most ever suspect. In this exploration, we will delve into the 10 harsh realities that come with this unique identity. From the loneliness of their success to the emotional toll of their intelligence, these truths reveal the hidden price of living as a Sigma male. 1. Sigma males will never lead a normal life. The Sigma male's rejection of societal norms. One of the first and most obvious cause for a Sigma male is the simple reality that his life will never be what most people call normal. While society tends to accept those who fall comfortably into alpha or beta roles, a Sigma male rejects these labels and refuses to play by the usual rules. His dedication to staying true to himself drives him down unconventional roads, living arrangements, career choices, or social preferences that puzzle family and friends. Because he operates outside the standard script, he often shoulders confusion, criticism, or outright disbelief from people who can't understand why he won't just settle into a familiar pattern. The sacrifice of normalcy for freedom. It's not stubbornness for the sake of being difficult. In his mind, accepting a typical blueprint means surrendering the personal freedom he holds sacred. The result, however, is a sense that he's always standing on the outside looking in, even if that's exactly how he wants it. This rejection of societal norms can be liberating, but also comes with a cost. The Sigma male's life is often marked by a sense of detachment, as he navigates a world that doesn't fully understand or accept his choices. 2. The Sigma male's success is celebrated alone. The loneliness of achievement. When a Sigma male puts his mind to a goal, he can become almost inhumanly focused. He'll disappear into projects or self-improvement regimens, emerging with noteworthy accomplishments, landing a promotion, finishing a complex task, or launching a side business. But unlike most people who gather friends to celebrate, the Sigma male often ends up patting himself on the back in solitude. He isn't one for big announcements or group gatherings, so these milestones pass quietly. The emotional toll of solitary triumphs. While he finds personal pride in these victories, the lack of shared excitement can leave him feeling strangely hollow. It's a lonely kind of triumph, reminding him that in forging his path alone, he sacrifices the emotional buzz of communal applause. He must learn to be genuinely happy for himself without external fanfare, which is fulfilling on one hand, but can also reinforce his sense of isolation. 3. Their intelligence reveals the world's darkness. The burden of insight. High intelligence can be a gift, opening doors to complex insights and a deeper understanding of how things really work. But for Sigma males, who already keep an emotional distance from mainstream life, this intelligence often unveils a darker, more pessimistic view of the world. The saying, "Ignorance is bliss," rings painfully true to them because they don't get that luxury. Instead, they see hidden motives, systemic flaws, and the fragile nature of human connections. The weight of awareness. This constant awareness can weigh heavily, breeding cynicism or fueling a subdued gloom. While others remain satisfied with surface-level optimism, the Sigma male grapples with deeper truths he can't unknow. It's a bleak trade-off. Intellectual clarity at the expense of ever feeling naive joy about how life unfolds. For their worldview is unrelatable to everyone else. The isolation of a unique perspective. Most people can bond over common values, interests, or shared illusions. The Sigma male's perspective is so personalized, so shaped by his own logic and experiences, that it rarely syncs with how others see the world. He might question social norms, dismiss shallow traditions, or solve problems in ways that seem unorthodox. This leaves him with few people he can truly confide in. The challenge of connection. Even casual conversation can become tiresome if he's forced to downplay his deeper insights or mask his unconventional beliefs. Occasionally, he might meet another Sigma or an open-minded individual who gets him, but day to day, he's resigned to being the odd one out. It's not a chip on his shoulder. It's a reality that fosters an ongoing sense of detachment. 5. The curse of knowledge phenomenon. The struggle to communicate expertise. As if the Sigma male's intelligence weren't enough of a burden, there's also the curse of knowledge, a cognitive bias where an expert struggles to communicate with those who aren't on his level. Because Sigma males deeply master the topics they care about, be it technology, philosophy, or a specialized craft, they find it hard to express ideas simply. People outside this niche feel overwhelmed, bored, or misunderstood, causing frustration on both sides. The loneliness of mastery. The Sigma male realizes he can't convey his passion without either dumbing it down or losing his audience. It's a hidden heartbreak to know so much yet lack an easy way to share it without sounding arrogant or incomprehensible. Consequently, he keeps much of his expertise to himself, reinforcing his solitary image. 6. They struggle to find love. The high standards of a Sigma male. Romantic relationships for a Sigma male can be a minefield. He's always looking at the big picture, evaluating potential partners with a discerning eye that flags every red flag others might ignore. While this prevents him from settling for a relationship that doesn't meet his standards, it also narrows his pool of suitable matches considerably. The loneliness of uncompromising boundaries. He won't stay in a dynamic he sees as destined for failure, and he senses those warning signs miles ahead. The flip side is he ends up walking away from people over issues most would try to fix. In theory, it's admirable to have strong boundaries, but in practice, it leads to a lonely path when no one quite measures up. He'd rather remain single than compromise on his ideals, a stance that can become an emotional burden over time. 7. They risk burning out from carrying everyone else. The silent burden of responsibility. Despite his reputation for independence, a Sigma male often finds others relying on him for calm problem solving. He may not broadcast his talents, but those around him quickly learn he can handle tough situations. This puts him in a position of silently supporting friends or colleagues who count on him to fix crises. Over time, the constant drain of responsibility can wear him down. The hidden toll of burnout. He rarely admits when he's overwhelmed, since that would require letting people see his limitations. So he soldiers on until exhaustion sets in, leading to burnout that he battles alone. In many cases, he ends up resenting the people he quietly aids, precisely because they don't realize he's running on fumes. 8. They receive jealousy from alphas. The tension between Sigma and Alpha. Alphas thrive on overt leadership and recognition. Sigma males, by contrast, excel in the shadows, exercising influence without demanding attention. This contrast can make alpha personalities uneasy or downright hostile. They can't understand how someone with no apparent desire to lead a pack or chase status can wield so much respect or competence. The emotional burden of conflict. It stirs up jealousy or competition, often turning the workplace or social circle into a cold battleground. For the Sigma male, it's an added stressor. He never asks for conflict, but must navigate alpha-driven hostility merely for existing on his own terms. While he's good at diffusing tension, it still becomes an emotional burden he can't fully escape. 9. Their social media version. The Sigma male's low profile. In an era where people flaunt their lives online, the Sigma male finds little interest in posting or seeking digital validation. He prefers to keep a low profile, maybe even operating under minimal or anonymous accounts. This aversion to social media fits his private nature, but also costs him potential networking or friendships. The isolation of a digital world. People can't get to know him better online, so they might overlook him for projects, events, or social invites. In a world that relies on digital footprints as proof of credibility or relatability, The Sigma male's sparse online presence means he remains unknown to many who could have added value to his life. It's a deliberate trade-off that isolates him further. 10. Viewing pity as degrading. The Sigma male's rejection of sympathy. A Sigma male doesn't worry about how others judge his image, nor does he let pride override his judgment. Yet pity is one reaction he finds deeply unsettling. It's not about pride in the usual sense. It's about what pity implies, that someone thinks he's weak or incapable of handling his own problems. The emotional cost of self-reliance. To him, accepting sympathy feels like an attack on his abilities, a suggestion he can't keep himself afloat. Rather than see that as caring, he interprets it as a sign people doubt his capacity to stand on his own. Even if he might welcome genuine concern in a rare moment, he can't shake the sense that pity undermines the self-reliance he spent a lifetime cultivating. Conclusion: the hidden sacrifices of the Sigma male. To the outside world, a Sigma male's life can look enviable, untethered, driven, and masterfully in control. But behind that cool independence lies a litany of hidden sacrifices. From struggling to find real love due to impossibly high standards to facing burnout from always carrying the load alone, each of these costs exacts a quiet, profound toll. It's the flip side of self-reliance. While a Sigma male might escape the usual social traps, he also shoulders his victories and defeats in near solitude. The Sigma male's path is one of quiet strength, but it comes at a price that few truly understand. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.